Today I want to present my work about the Golden Age of Spain and two very emblematic works from the era. The Golden Age of Spain was the time in which there was a great literary movement in Spain, in which many writers brought out to the world countless works that are still known in our times and are considered to be among the best. In this video, I would like to emphasize the importance and weight that the novel of Don Quixote has in this era, in addition to looking a little at this story and the themes it deals with, as well as comparing it with another work called Celestina. Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes was written in two parts, one published in 1605 and the other one in 1615, one decade later. The story tells the life of a man named Alonso Quijano, who reads so many books about knights and adventures that he loses his mind and decides to become a knight himself, calling himself Don Quixote de la Mancha. He puts on old armor, names his horse Rocinante, and goes out to defend justice, even though the world of knights no longer exists. His loyal friend Sancho Panza joins him as his squire. The story of Don Quixote tells of a struggle between realism and idealism. Don Quixote, who lives in a world where knights have practically disappeared, remains true to his ideals and values. On the other hand, there is his counterpart, his squire Sancho Panza, who could be considered the realistic and sane character in the story, in stark contrast to Don Quixote's madness. During Spain's Golden Age, there was a great innovation in storytelling, as exemplified by Don Quixote, considered one of the first modern novels. It features a free-flowing narrative that deeply explores each characters, revealing their thoughts, feelings, and the motivations behind their actions. This story served as a great inspiration for countless writers, and it also instilled cultural ideas such as the fight for our beliefs and the struggle for justice. The story of Celestina tells of a young nobleman named Callisto, who falls in love with a girl named Medivh. Although she initially rejects him, Callisto's servant, Sempronio, suggests they seek help from Celestina, an old woman skilled at manipulating people. Using trickery and pressure, Celestina convinces Medivh to accept Callisto. The two begin meeting in secret and declare their love for each other. Later, Sempronio and another servant, Parmeno, demand that Celestina share the money Callisto gave her as a reward. When she refuses, they kill her, they are captured and executed. Callisto continues seeing Medivh, but during one of these encounters, he accidentally falls while trying to climb a wall and dies. Medivh, disturbed by her loss and the inner turmoil she feels, decides to take her own life. Now, I would like to compare these novels a bit and see what aspects each one has. Celestina and Don Quixote are separated by 100 years, so they have several differences. Celestina emerged in a still somewhat medieval setting at the end of the 15th century. On the other hand, Don Quixote emerged during the Golden Age, when literature was beginning to evolve in terms of storytelling. Celestina is a story that displays a wide range of emotions, a drama in which everyone is affected. Each of the characters reveals a dark side. Celestina is manipulative and cunning. Callisto and Medivh experience a love that is more like falsehood and obsession. And in the end, everything turns out badly. Don Quixote, however, has a different narrative style, It also explores the human sides of the characters, but also with humor and irony. Don Quixote wants to be what he so admires, a knight, but there are no more knights in the world. And there lies the depth of this novel. He is pursuing his ideals. His faithful companion Sancho Panza is more practical and see everything with more logic. And between the two of them, you can see two ways of seeing life. These two novels, despite their distinct differences, share a common thread. They mark a new way of telling stories. Celestina influenced the development of more realistic narratives and the inclusion of tragic characters, while Don Quixote influenced the exploration of different literary genres. Both novels paved the way for literature to become freer. Thank you very much for your attention and I hope you enjoyed the video.